Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of my Minecraft 1.2 survival let's play here on the channel, in which last episode we built a fishing dock over here. We've got some storage in there, we've got a fishing rod that we can use when we need to get some fish and whatever, and we can get the loot from the ocean. We also built ourselves here. We're going to back way around a small little blacksmith's hut that we're going to add like a little awning onto the side of it, I imagine, just like a small little outside area in the near future. Just so I might do that in this episode as well, just to build us a little more complete version. So we've got an infinite lava source right here, infinite lava farm I should say, and then we have a small area back here for storage if we need to use it. And today in this episode I actually want to go and explore, because last episode we completed 2 out of the 3 objectives we had, which was to build a lava source, lava farm, build a fishing dock, and then get full diamond gear. But unfortunately we were unable to do the diamond part. Now I do also, at the start of this episode, if you get away from all the noise real quick, I want to go fill in a rest of our map as I close it up real quickly here and show you what we have upstairs in terms of our treasures. We've got 20 diamonds here. We can make some more. I mean, we're probably smart to make a lot more buckets when we turn all of this into buckets and go from there. But I guess we've got a lot of coal, got a lot of redstone, so we don't really need to go on like a resource hunt pretty soon. Now we've got an infinite lava source as well. We only need coal for torches. That is the only thing. So we do need to get coal when we need more torches. But as I mentioned at the start of this episode, I want to go fill in this map. So we're going to grab our boat, which is all the way over here. And then we're going to go explore because, well, I haven't really... I wish there were one hit, but yeah, I wish... No, what I meant to say is we haven't explored this map fully. Did a little bit last episode, but we didn't really get too far. And as you can see where the green is, a different shade of green next to that small river you can see over there. That is where a village is that we have that we need to go back to and trade with them with. Well, we're going to head this way first, so I might as well just go by boat this way. But yeah, I'll come back to you when I do find something interesting. And I might record the actual travelling part because I don't know obviously what we'll find. But yeah, I'll come back to you if we find anything interesting. And yeah, let's enjoy this adventure. Okay, so as you can see, we did also find a cave back there. But we found a cave right here that we're going to explore. And now the way down will probably just be drop into this water and find a way down. Maybe go down the water source. That's what I'm going to do here. There are 2 pumpkins there, or some pumpkins I might as well grab. Because obviously our plan is to do the melon pumpkin trade with the villagers. As I believe that is one of the best trades you can do with them. Because obviously you can get a bunch of melons and pumpkins on the farm, etc. And then you just go there, trade them for emeralds, and then you get a bunch of emeralds. And if you do it 1 by 1, trade obviously 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald or 1 melon for 1 emerald, then you can make a lot of money, let's just say. That is our plan for our actual trade. So we're going to jump in here, and we're going to explore this cave. Let's say a small cave. It doesn't particularly look too small from where I am here, but we need to be careful where we're walking for obvious reasons. We don't want to fall and die. That'd be horrible. But we do have a massive cave here. It's got some natural light in it already, so that's obviously great for us. We are going to drop into this water here, and we should be able to just make this. There we go. That was a little bit terrifying, but we made it. Place a torch there, and yeah, we're going to go this way around first. Just place torches on the left and open this place up and light it up. Well, not really open it up, but light this place up. As we come here, we've got a bunch of coal, which is actually quite useful, because obviously exploring this cave is going to use up our coal. But I'm hoping we can find some iron, and maybe if it goes deep enough, some diamonds could be pretty cool to find, obviously. Goes down deeper that way. But I need to make a note. I mean, it's kind of obvious where the exit is, in a way, where all the water is, but in terms of like, when you're deeper in the ground, you kind of need like a point of reference to head towards, you know what I mean? Like, so you go, oh, I need to head to minus whatever, or whatever, you know, like the actual coordinate. But I'm going to go around this cave, collect some of its resources that we can get, like the coal, some of the iron. And yeah, this cave actually looks like a quite nice place to build. It's kind of open, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can build in this. This is actually quite an interesting place to build. Maybe you could do that for like a challenge in this world. Build something in here. Maybe we could. If our base over here has almost jumped to my death, that would obviously not be great. That would be one-way trip to not being able to do that in the future. But I'm gonna collect some of the coal, some of the iron. Well, basically all of it, as much as we can carry. But yeah, I'll come back to you once we are exploring deeper into the cave, or we find something else of something else that's noteworthy. Okay, so as you can see, I've just been going around exploring this area and opening up, and actually right here, I believe we have a mine shaft for us to go around and explore and get some chains as well. That's quite useful. We can get some chains from this. I do like using chains in our builds. We need to just get down here, that's the only issue, so I might put some water down maybe, or maybe I could build out with our dirt and then place some water going down so then we can come back to it in the future. I don't know, but is there a safer way down this way other than doing that? Because there's a natural way down, we'll take it, but if there isn't, then well, that wasn't meant to happen. I'll be back to you in a second because we need to go back and get a bucket of water and come straight back to this. That is long. That is just so annoying. That is unbelievably annoying. Oh yeah, let's get a bucket of water. And then maybe got some food as well. Just so we can obviously, we'll just take 15 meat with us. That's the first death. That's something. Didn't expect it to happen like that. But do we sleep? I mean, it's safer to sleep and then head out. So we're going to quickly sleep and head back to the coordinates to get our stuff back, which, yeah, I'm going to have to end the little clip here and cut back to you once I've made it back, so I need to remember coordinates, but if I head straight in this direction, we pretty much should get there, I believe. But yeah, I'll be back to you once we've got there. I actually need to grab some more food. Because as you can see, we are back in the cave that was just taking our life for the first time in this series, so we need to head the way we went to get to the area, which I believe is just over this way. Yeah, it should be a safe way around this way. I should have grabbed some blocks whilst I was back home. I did grab a stone pick so we can make our way up here, but yeah, we need to send our water down, jump into it, and then get our stuff, because our stuff should be, I'd be careful this time around. I thought there'd be another block. Yes, and we fell quite far, so we need to actually head, yeah, we died down there, okay. So we should head down here, if I'm correct. And we should be able to get our stuff from here, if I see it. Maybe splunk ourselves a little bit, send it there, there we go, there's our stuff. Okay, so we need to get down there, grab the torches, and obviously and get placing them down so we don't die, and grab out, there's the torches, boom, let's quickly put on our armor, everything like that. Food goes there, water can go replaced, that goes here. I'll put the water there for now because obviously we have got everything back, which is great. Obviously, that is something. I mean, we weren't really going to lose much if we didn't get this back, but it's more of an inconvenience. I mean, where's my shield actually? Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay, there's my shield. Boom. Okay, so we are down on the floor level, which isn't what I wanted to do. So we are going to take our water source back up. Or in fact, what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to explore this minecart here. I forgot if you break one, they don't just all fall. So these are useful for if you want to place some lanterns down. We can use these as decor items with the lanterns, but we're going to get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of the stone pick. We're going to put this here. We're going to grab that there. No, we're not. We're going to put this here and put the sword on top of that. Not sure if we got a piece of iron from, but we got a piece of iron from somewhere. That is interesting. We're going to put our bed here, and then we're going to send it into this mine shaft. We've got some iron we can get to see it. Maybe I grabbed 4 pieces of iron by accident when I made a bucket, but luckily we made it back to our stuff and got it all back. Obviously, that is great. As I mentioned, it wouldn't be too much of a loss if we ended up losing everything, but it's more of an it's more of an inconvenience to like remake all our iron gear and all that. And the diamond pick was the only thing I was actually worried about using, because as we know it is Silk Touch 1, and that is quite useful for us. Obviously, if we need to Silk Touch anything, we can do so, which I might do with our diamonds from now on that we find. Might Silk Touch them and try and get a fortune enchantment. But as we know, we were close to level 20, we're close to level 30 before that death, but luckily for us, we do have a mob grinder quite a far away, but we can head there and get our levels back. And also from exploring this, we probably will find a good amount of resources in terms of like iron, coal, redstone, and stuff like that. And usually in mine shafts there are obviously chests as well that will get us more resources, but in mine shafts there are usually also spider spawners, which is something I'm not too interested in. It was quite a dangerous place in that torch there on that gravel, but spider spawner, not something I'm too interested in, but also would be good for some string and spider eyes. And something can, not sure I'm getting the rails, I don't really need them, but we'll carry on for now. But we do have more chains that we can get. We're just going to light this all up. But as you can see, this place is kind of cool. We could actually make something out of it. So now I think about it, like, I don't know what we could make out of it, but if you have any ideas, let me know down below. I've already built in a massive open underground space like this before in Minecraft, but it could be a fun challenge to do. It was something I'm up for doing. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get more of these chains just off camera, just so it doesn't take too much time. But in the episode, just me mining some chains, because that's obviously not the most riveting content for you guys to see. But there's some iron there we can get. A very interesting mineshaft, considering it's all out in the open, not free hanging, but technically free hanging in a way. We're going to get the iron. Not gonna lie, I thought our first death in the sewers was going to be to a mob, not me just accidentally walking off the edge of a high point. But there have been worse deaths in Minecraft. Luckily, it isn't a hardcore one, because that would be a very, very dissatisfying end to the series. But Jesus, this is okay. We're gonna have to come back here in a future episode and explore this properly and drain it for all its resources and stuff like that. I might just come back here, or just do it right now and just show you. I don't know what parts of it, but we need to head up a level, so we're going to grab our dirt here, which I forgot which site it was in, but make a small staircase there, and then bring it out here, I guess, and take it all up by one, and then we should be at the top. Actually, we need to bring it out by one more. It's a scuffed staircase, but it's a scuffed mine shaft in a way, so it matches. Actually, it's one of the more complete mine shafts when you think about it. Like in terms of it's just. I don't think I've ever found a mine shaft like this in Minecraft. This is actually like deep in it. This is incredible. Just a massive open cave. With a mine shaft in it. There's a spider spawner here that we can, I guess, make something out of. Make a spider spawner out of. Maybe do something. I mean, we do have a natural drop for them to fall, technically, so that was risky. But yeah, this is the issue of playing Minecraft for as long as I have. You kind of get overconfident, you know what I mean, with what you can get away with, and that has kind of been my downfall in this episode so far. But we need to deal with this creeper, so trying to get into explode, but. I'm trying to deal with him here. There we go. Got a piece of gunpowder. Light this place up over here because it's quite dangerous. Where did that go? I went down there. Not sure how, but it did. Yeah, these chains are going to be awkward to get because obviously they all are connected to the roof and whatever. But we can get them, obviously, if I just build up and then cut them down. That's one thing. We're going to go back and get those mine carts right now, actually, before I forget about them. Before ADHD kicks in and my brain forgets that they even exist. We're going to go back and get this one over here. I believe there's one over here. Yeah, down here. And what do we find in this one? Let's have a look. We found a golden apple. We found some coal. I mean, I'll always take some coal. We found some more torches as well. Good to see it. Some melon seeds. That's actually extremely useful. Some detector rails. And we're going to take that. We're going to get rid of you. We're going to crouch actually, because I don't particularly want to die, but we possibly could get rid of the stone. Yeah, I don't need the stone sword, let's be real. The stone sword can get rid, and the seed can get rid of. Do we want anything here? The detector rails maybe? I mean, it would be better to take them instead of making them, I guess, because I don't know how to make them, but obviously I can just quickly find out by just searching the recipe in the game or on the internet. But we have a lot more of this mineshaft to explore, so I'll cut back to you. Oh, actually, we'll go get another chest real quick. So, I mean, that was almost my brain forgetting once again. Did I jump this last time? No, I came the other way. Okay. was gonna say, like, if I jump to that, I am really risking all of this. I need to be a bit more careful when exploring. Oh, some diamonds. Some powered rails. Some beetroot seeds, we've already got those, so we don't really need them. Some pumpkin seeds, we don't need them. And a piece of bread. Do we take the pumpkin seeds? I mean, we'll take the powered rail. This is kind of where I wish we had an ender chest, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we get rid of the string. I mean, this iron sword's almost broken. You know what? We'll come back for that chest if we need to. And I'm going to explore the rest of this mine shaft, and if there's anything I find that's worthwhile showing, I will show you. If not, then I'll probably just get all the... that's annoying. I'll probably get as much of the minecart, not the minecarts, the... how does that work? But yeah, I'll probably get as much as the chains and whatever else possible. If there's nothing else to show you, so I'll cut back to you when we do find something. Okay, so rather interesting, we have looped back round to the start of where we obviously dropped down into via coming around all this way and placing all the torches down that we could do. So we're going to get more of the resources, as I mentioned, and just keep going deeper. As I did see a giant, like kind of ravine. There's some lava in it. I saw a dripstone cave as well, and yeah, this is such a mental discovery. And literally said I wanted to explore in this episode. Like, I literally jotted down in my notes, which I do at the start before I record every episode, to go out and explore and find something like, you know, like from non-title worthy. Maybe it was going to be, I don't know, but you know, I mean, I wasn't expecting a giant cave that has a mine shaft in it, a spider spawner, which is a poisonous spider spawner, and yeah, just all of this that we found. Like, this is literally insane. Like, this is actually a builder's dream. Like, I could give this like an absolutely mental Minecraft builder, you know what I mean? Like, someone who just can turn like a space like this into something like just, like insane. It's something I am hoping to do. I will put myself to the challenge. I'm a decent Minecraft builder, I will say. You know what I mean? I'm like decent at building. I can like build nice looking structures and whatever. Yeah. Just some like obviously years of experience in the game, and watching people build stuff over the years are like incredible builders. I kind of picked up tips and tricks here and there, but yeah, converting a space like this is going to be a massive project. I was going to say mental project there, but almost mix it with massive and said like massive or whatever. But this is going to be an absolutely monumental, momentous challenge. Not sure why there's so much emphasis on like build it up like that, but as you can see, it keeps going down this way. And like, we're going to head this way first because, well, we're kind of heading this way naturally anyway, so it makes perfect sense to do so. Yeah, this has been absolutely insane. I almost died to a spider as well. That's one thing you didn't see. It almost pushed me off the edge. I had to just catch myself like a second on the edge, which was almost terrifying. Well, it was terrifying, but you know, it could have been worse. We're going to keep heading down this way. More resources along the walls, some coal, some lava down there that we can obviously go and see what it's all about. And we need to actually put our way up here and get this coal. And this has been absolutely a mental find. It's kind of really far away from the base, which is kind of annoying. You know, if this was like on the doorstep of our base, it would be pretty cool. You know, at least like less than 100 blocks away. But we could make a mine shaft. That's one thing we could do. Not a mine shaft. A minecart system that takes us there. Because I do want to do that in the world. I've not built like a minecart system in a long time in this game. Just because it's not really something I've needed in the world. I've never really advanced the world that far in a long time. Kind of get like burnt out of a Minecraft world after a little while. But since this is a YouTube series and I've got like a kind of freshness about Minecraft right now, I'm enjoying playing it. I literally just want to play this all the time. But obviously I can't because I need to obviously make videos on it and all that stuff. But yeah, we do need to obviously smelt this iron pretty soon. And we do have a spare bucket on us, so we can get some lava down here. But this is kind of a treacherous terrain. If I can get my words out, that'd be great. Do I have like water I can get back up there? Anyone's going to spawn there, I don't know, but we've got some more iron here. Yeah, we've got torches to spare, so I have a torch. But I'm probably just going to spend a little while just getting more resources, so I'll come back to you once we are deeper in this cave and maybe find some diamonds, who knows? We already found 2 from a chest. Can we find any more just naturally about in the world? Okay, so as you can see, this cave actually just keeps getting better and better, because if we come down this way here, we have this massive underground area. We're just going to open this up a little bit so we can see it in all its glory for you real quick. Just look at this, man. This is insane. And we need to go down here. But whether that's today or not, I don't know, because we have so many resources on us right now that going to explore that right now would be just stupid in a way, because if you look at our inventory, we have so many things on us that we don't want to lose. So what I think I might do is quickly head back to the base, or our house I should say, jot down the coordinates here, and come back maybe, and explore more of this cave and whatever, because this is resource central and just adventure central. We literally could explore it via this way if we wanted to. I'm just going to make this a little bit safer here to traverse, so I don't accidentally make the error I made earlier, which is falling and dying to my death, which wasn't my finest style, but you know, everyone makes a small mistake here and there. And even the most veteran of Minecraft players will die to a stupid and not inconsiderate way, but you know, I mean, just, you know, just a thing that you don't really pay attention to. But I can see we've had a lot of stuff on the smelt here, and we just have so many resources that I have to make a chest on our travels, like literally, like I have to quickly make a chest so that I can store some of it and keep it safe whilst we head back to the base, which I completely forgot I need to be in here to do. But yeah, we need to make a chest here, and we're going to place it down here, and in here we're going to put what do we put in here? Stuff we don't need to take back to the house, so stuff like deep slate, cobblestone, some blocks, stuff like that can go in there, and then our actual resources that we need to take home, we're going to keep on us. So in here, do we have our dirt that we need to build with if we need to build at any point? I think I put it. Did I use it all? I've used it all, so we're going to take the deep slate. We're going to take the cobble with us. But yeah, the rails we can keep in our inventory here. We're going to put a boat down here, and I'm going to make my way back to our base, because yeah, we have stonks upon stonks upon stonks that we literally don't need to go resource gathering for a very, very long time right now. Like, the only resource we need to get is diamonds. That's all we need, and that will come with time. Yeah, I'm going to continue, just wait here and wait for all this to smelt and whatever, and I'll go back to the base, jot down the coordinates here of where our little station is, and come back and explore that giant cave we just found downstairs. But before I leave, I thought I would get the thumbnail shot. I'm not sure how a zombie has spawned over there, because I've lit this place up quite well, as you can see. We're going to get a thumbnail shot right here, and we also are going to get a version where we don't have anything in our hand, or maybe we have our sword in our hand, I don't know. We'll have our sword in our hand and we'll be like, are we discovering this? Oh, I don't want to die here, so I need to be very, very careful with this. You know, we'll just get a shot of the place like this, and I use one of these in the thumbnail. Maybe, yeah, this is it. This is the thumbnail right here. But there's a slime here. We've got a slime chunk here as well, which is insane. We've still got the area down below this to explore, which we can just splunk into with the water that we did right there. But like, this is just mental. But I'm gonna go back to the base and, you know, like, get safe a lot of the loot we just found, because I don't want to lose it. And I'll come back to you, like I said, once we are back here and continue exploring this is giant, monumental, insane cave, because this is insane. Okay, so as you can see, I've just been exploring the area a little bit more. What we come across here is actually a mob spawner right here, which is a spider spawner, which isn't the best in the world, but it's not the worst in the world, obviously, as well. We can obviously get, you know, a lot of, it's better than a poisonous spider spawner. That's what I should be saying, but we're going to quickly light this up. Yeah, stop them from spawning again. This shield is probably on the verge of breaking, to be honest, but we do have this here, so we're going to see what loot we get inside said chest, we get a music disc, which I don't know if we have got loyalty to. We've got some coal, which I didn't mean to drop, but we have some coal, we've got some bones, some gunpowder, some more bones. We're going to take the music disc and the string as well, not spring. But boom, 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 put this all in here. Gold ingot, do we take that? We'll drop these bows in here. Take a gold ingot, why not? Piece of dirt can go in there. Iron horse somewhere. Do we have any iron horse somewhere currently? I think we do. But I'll take another one just in case. I mean, this is all here, obviously, like we can obviously jot down the coordinates and come back here to get it. But we do have a spider spawner here, so that's pretty, pretty nice, let's say. Is that just, yeah, it did get some copper. I don't need some copper, so we get rid of that real quick. But yeah, this place is just, it just keeps going and going and going. Every time I think, like, oh, I've cleared like a massive area of it, there's more. Like, there's actually all of this here. Now, if you have a look at this, all of this here, which is just mental. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Now, I might have to, like, I don't even know. I mean, making a tunnel from my base to here is kind of long, so I have to mine all those blocks, but at the same time, like, getting down there is going to be annoying. It also goes all the way this way as well. I had to fight off a bunch of mobs there, so I turned back around to just take them out one by one. And as it keeps going all the way this way, the zombie villager here we're just going to kill. I see at some point we are going to have to zombify our villagers, and we do have any, but yeah, it's going to be probably a long while away, to be honest, but you never know, it could happen fairly quickly, because it depends how fast I want to advance the series on. But like, yeah, this area is just mental. Like, I genuinely think this is possibly one of the best caves in Minecraft, like, honestly. Like, you just got so much, like, room, like, potential, you know what I mean? Like, you can do anything with this place. And I honestly might just leave it as, like, a cave. I don't know, like, I might just have it be a cave, and then maybe have, like, some sort of builds in here. Maybe this, I mean, depends on where we make our future, like survival ultimate base, you know what I mean? Like, that's like the be all end all of bases in our series. Or in a series, I should say. Oh yeah, there's a creeper here, so we're just gonna do with that real quick. And blow up, there we go. But yeah, this just keeps going and going and going. I need to jot down where that spider spawner is, but to be fair, I could get the coordinates on the video and do it that way. But we've got a baby zombie here, so that's obviously annoying, but we're just gonna do it out like that. And then there's its possible parent, or the one who infected the villager. That's someone made his way down here. I do kind of wonder how some of the villagers get to where you find them, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just find them in caves like this, and it's kind of like, how did that villager get into the situation when there's not a village around? You know what I mean? Did he just go wandering one day and then get lost and then just die? Like, he just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go for adventure, sod this, like, living in a village life. I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna see what happens. And he just dies. And becomes a villager, and it's kind of like, well, I guess I shouldn't have ventured. But to be fair, that is the fate of many people in Minecraft. You adventure, you die. There's some iron there, as I haven't earlier to me in this episode. But we're gonna get this iron. We have so many like resources, by the way, from this just cave in general. Like, we literally don't have to go for like iron or like coal for a very, very long time. We didn't even have to go for coal anyway. But like, the fact like we're literally set on those resources right now is just insane. Now, I've been saying the same thing for like ages, being like, oh, this cave is mental, this cave is insane, but just look at it, man. Like, it's going all the way this way, then loops back down there. It just connects everything to everything. Like, there's no dead ends. Like, there's like a, I don't know, like a crevasse I saw earlier. Like, it literally comes down here. You know, it keeps going and going and going that way. Got some more iron here we're going to collect. Well, it isn't just one piece, actually. It's 2 pieces. Which doesn't need to 3, unfortunately. But as I mentioned, we don't need many more pieces of iron. We've got quite a lot of iron. But yeah, like, I just don't know. Like, this cave is just kind of overwhelming in a way. Like, you can see the mineshaft there. That's where we were, like, not too long ago. But find some diamonds. And you know what? Do I silk touch them? I did say I want to silk touch them and then try get the fortune enchantment on a pick. I do have 22 diamonds, 23 diamonds already. That I can just make, pickaxes already. And I do have one that I can enchant already that we enchanted at the end of the last episode that we didn't get anything good in. Or good with anyway, so we just disenchanted it. And obviously we have wasted some levels this episode due to dying, but it is what it is. It's a pain to a Minecraft series or a Minecraft world. You die once in a while, unless you have, God to armor and whatever. I was about to break the #1 cardinal sin in Minecraft. They don't break straight down. I think it would have been safe, but not gonna risk it after dying already and having the amount of loot I have on me. But we have some more dripstone here, which I would take if we didn't already have dripstone. Granted, we could take more of it, but we have a dripstone cave near the village that we have that we found. So yeah, we can just get dripstone from there whenever we need it. But as I mentioned, this place just is never ending. Like, I genuinely think I could just record for like an hour and I'd still be in this cave, because it's actually been like half an hour of me like exploring this cave, like genuinely, like if not even more than that. Like I literally just run around, press record and I find something, then obviously finish the clip. But before I forget, my ADHD kicks in and just kept going. But I need to go back and get the diamonds. But yeah, like, this cave is just... I should have really paid more attention to where the diamonds were. They were around this way. Subconsciously kind of know where they are. I mean, they're kind of obvious to spot. You know what I mean? They are diamonds after all. There they are. For a second I thought I actually lost them. But we're going to make some more sticks and then some more torches, because we need to light this area up a lot more, so no mobs intervene with our activities over here. And try smokers, because that would not be great. But yeah, honestly, man, I'm a broken record right now, just saying, oh, this cave is insane, this cave is insane, this cave is insane. But this cave is insane. Now, that's the start of it there, that mineshaft area, and then it goes all the way that way down. It probably keeps going as well, like, because we haven't explored the area. I want to get rid of this skeleton first. I actually think skeletons might be my, like... Oh, we could get a disco. No, we're not, because we... Okay, this water screwed me over massively there, man. Oh. I had my shield, like, ready, like, to block the shot, and then because... Wait, right there, lad? You stuck? There we go. But yeah, like... What I was saying is, like... Skeletons might be my least favourite, like, just normal mob in the game to fight, because they're just long. Like, you just... fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. So for the language, obviously this is... But he's actually still after me. The other guy gave up after I, like, went to there, and he was there. But this guy is just on my case. But I feel like I should have a bow. Do I have a bow? I do have a bow. Do I have any arrows? I do have an arrow. Or two. So you know what? There's Donny. Where's he at? There he is. I think that's him anyway. Am I just shooting at nothing, or is that actually a mob? I think I just shot at nothing. There he is. Get domed, my friend. Get domed again. Now we've run out of arrows, so we can just go in for the kill. Oh, he ended up ending his own life. But yeah, like, it's been long-winded to get to these diamonds, but this is ADHD for you, man. Like, there's just so much here. Like, I literally see like a new, like a new corner or a new little crevice to go down, and then my brain just say, oh, you've got to go down there. You got to put a torch there. You got to explore it, and obviously it keeps going. So I'm like, oh, I need more torches. I need to place more torches. My brain doesn't just go, oh, get the diamonds, and then explore. It's like, oh, like, keep going this way. Oh, there's gold here. Keep going this way. Place a torch here. I don't know, I just like feeling safe, and I'm like in situations like this. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously you'd prefer to feel safe than not, than you know your life being in danger. But like, it's probably, you know what? Just in case I'm being very annoying and not getting these diamonds, I'm gonna go get them, because I know if I was watching, my brain would be like, get the diamonds, get the diamonds, get the diamonds, get the diamonds, and someone being sat there, you know, watching, would be like, oh, just go get the diamonds, lad. We've got 3 diamond ores, which could get us, obviously, a very good amount of diamonds, which has got a fortune, but I'm going to keep exploring this cave. I'm going to end this clip here because I've waffled for a lot longer than I expected to. Obviously, I started this clip because we found the zombie spawn, not the zombie spawner, the spider spawner. But yeah, I'm going to end this clip here, keep exploring, keep you updated on the stuff that I find and stuff like that, and yeah, show you what we find and everything like that. And we've got an armada to fight here. Thank you. Oh, this is not looking good, bro. This is not looking good, bro. Once the little guys are taken care of, easy. There we go. Jesus, that's in Michael Jackson's Thriller video then, for a second. But yeah, I'm going to end the clip here and try to survive as long as possible without dying, and yeah, hopefully I do. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you this before I actually do it. I'm just going to get these diamond ores here, and one thing I need to show you is if we head back up this way, is when I set this cave, you know, it keeps going and going and going, and oh, that was okay. Let's just take a second. Let's just regroup ourselves, you know. Let's just okay. I need to pay attention. I need to really start paying. You know what? I ain't risking that again. We're going to cover up the center, and we're going to go straight up here. Granted, this is still a little bit risky, but oh, I almost fell again. Oh, jävla fita. You know what? That can get, you know, that can get binned off that area. But what I was going to say before I almost died again, which would have been an absolutely tragic death, because that would have been more of a loss than the other one, is look at the area we come to, man. We came from over that way. I need to remember, but like, this place just isn't like never ending. And the thought I just had is I want to connect to this via like a nether portal. You know what I mean? I want to have a nether portal that comes there, and have like a nether transport here, because this place is just insane, man. And if we ever need resources, you know what I mean? Like, if we ever needed a cobbled deep slate, granted, we could just make a hole in the ground or a base and go get it that way. But like, there's literally, I just need to have this connected to our base. You know what I mean? Like in some sort of way. I feel like it would be a waste of it not being connected. Like, you can literally see the amount of just resources we're getting. Like, I actually have so many resources that I'm having to just, like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Just need more torches so we have room to carry the stuff. Like, I think I might give it another 5-10 minutes in there, collect up as much iron and see how far we can explore. Like, just on the actual, like, you know, just not like going into like the corners and whatever of the cave, just the actual cave itself, and seeing what we can find, because this is getting a bit too much in terms of like the amount of stuff we have, and like just how far we've gone. Like, we can literally go down to, like, there's literally an area that we came through that is literally like minus 50, like 50 odd, like towards the bottom end of the world. That's our like deepest cave has gone at some points. Obviously, as you can see, we're back up to minus 14 over here, but like, I'm just going to give it a little bit more time and just explore around here, see what treasures we can find. Obviously, more diamonds would be amazing. I would never say no to more diamonds. Obviously, more iron as well. Never say no to iron and coal. Obviously, in any series, you can never have enough iron and coal, because if you lose your diamond armor, you can just make iron armor. You know what I mean? And you have coal to make torches, and you can begin instantly quick regain. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it would be a pain to lose diamond gear and whatever, really good diamond gear as well, but you know, it happens. I've seen many YouTuber series have it happening, and hopefully we don't have that, but I have a feeling that might happen at some point. So I feel like one day I'm gonna make, if I made as many errors as I have in this episode, you know, falling into gaps that was so avoidable, like, it's bound to happen eventually. I'm gonna make a stupid error and lose too much, and I'm just gonna be like, well, I saw that coming. But you know, I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible, obviously, like, not gonna risk my life for the smallest of things, but you know, it's just stuff like that. Like, I need to actually just check out the area below me before I do it in a way. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm just gonna explore for a little bit longer, see what I find, and all that good stuff, and come back to you once we are probably back at the base. To be honest, I'll probably just dip out of here, head back the way I came. Okay, so as you can see, we are back home, and we are currently going to be in the process of smelting our iron and stuff like that. And obviously, since we have infinite lava source here, we can just get our 3 buckets of lava here, whack them into our 2 furnaces and 1 blast furnace, and get the job done that way a lot quicker. So we'll whack a lava bucket in there, a lava bucket in there, and a lava bucket in there, and our iron should be smelted. And the only issue is we are running out of space in our in our thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move coal into this chest. I've also moved the obsidian into here because I feel like stuff that isn't like iron, I feel like iron and like gold, I think I'm gonna move in there. You know, stuff that takes up just too much room. For example, the redstone can go in here as well and go along here. And this is actually going to be the end of the episode at some point in this video, because, well, at some point pretty soon, because obviously we've done a lot of exploring, and we've spent a lot of time doing that, so we need to wrap up the episode and get it edited and rendered for you guys to be uploaded. But what do I need to do? Go put the lapis. Oh, we're not level 30, that's an issue. I was kind of hoping we'd be level 30 by the time I came back, so I kind of wanted to try and enchant that diamond pick and see what we get. But I can put it into the enchantment and see what it would give us if I were to enchant it at level 30. So we're going to head over here, put a lapis lazuli in here. Obviously our 7 diamond ores are in our base, as you saw a minute ago. I'm putting them away. Did not mean to do that, but yeah, we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab this. With the lapis and diamond we have, what we're going to get there? Silk touch 1. Okay, so that isn't great. So I'd rather enchant something else in between doing that, but I need to get rid of that, put a music disc somewhere as well. Completely forgot where I'm putting music discs and stuff like that. I think it's going to go in mob drops for now, but I need to get more storage. So I think next episode we could make a storage room, because we just have like the stuff everywhere, especially upstairs. Like we have mob drops here. We do. Oh, okay. Oh no, we didn't have 13. Okay, mate. Since we do have a lot of rotten flesh, we can trade villagers. We have a lot of wheat. We can trade villagers as well. That's something that's great. We've got iron horse armor here. Got some nautilus shows and bones, so we can go get a dog. I do have a dog somewhere that I've got the coordinates for, but what I was going to do, I was going to go down into the basement and check on our crops and get this done at the end of the episode. But our carrots aren't fully grown, our wheat isn't fully grown, and our potatoes aren't fully grown, so we'll leave them for now. But in a future episode, we will be going to the nether. Kind of just leaving that now till we have like good gear, because I don't want to go to the nether and just die. And obviously, because obviously that would be annoying. But yeah, that's going to call it for this episode. I don't know what I want to do in the next episode. As I mentioned, we do need storage. That is one thing we do need. Do need storage quite badly, because the amount of stuff we have now and the rate we're getting stuff due to just exploring caves like that we are going to go back to, I believe, next episode as well, and see what else we can get there, because obviously we left a lot there that we didn't get. But yeah, I don't know if I want to make like a just, as obviously this is where we did have a temporary infinite lava source set up here, or infinite lava farm. But as you can see here, we've got a bunch of just eggs from our chickens. I'm not even bothering collecting the chickens or mating the chickens right now, because we don't need them. Obviously with feathers and stuff you can make arrows and whatever, but as of right now we don't particularly use a bow. But next episode, I feel like I'm going to do what I wanted to do in this episode. That exploring was something I wanted to do, and obviously that's something I did at the very start. She set off an adventure, just heading in a straight line that way to see what we could find, and instantly came across a giant cave. Like, I did not get to explore the whole map. I did not get to fill in the map, and I think next episode I might make that my plan to fill in the map, because if I go to my checklist real quick, that's the things I wanted to do in this episode. I can tick off what I actually have done, and technically I did get some diamonds, so that does work. I can tick that off. But yeah, that cave I did do, but I wanted to actually do some stuff to do with the new, like obviously doing like the what's the word I'm looking for? The suspicious stand, and the suspicious sand, and all the tells and trolls and tales stuff like that. You know, finding like ancient monuments and like dig sites and whatever, and do all that in this episode. But I think next episode I might dedicate that to that, because I've not done anything like that yet, and it would be nice to obviously do something new from this update. But since it is currently fully smoked, we'll just whack some more in here. We'll just split that one as well and whack that in there. But as I mentioned, this is the end of the episode, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications so you don't miss any videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out the other content on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching again. Drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Just do this all the time, and my outro just waffle and repeat it over and over again. But thank you for watching again, and goodbye.